to my channel. I'm Athena. This is my channel, Stitching Goddess Design, just talking about cross stitch and Harry Potter. Welcome back. For everybody who's returning, if you're new, thank you for finding me. Like, subscribe to all the YouTube things. It's been a couple weeks. I'm wondering if it wasn't the changing of the season that kind of tanked me. I also had my infusion, but my infusion doesn't usually tank me that hard. So, who knows? I'm kind of over looking for the whys. Like, why am I feeling this way? What is happening? Because there's too many. There's too many possibilities that it could be. And it could be anything from, like, I ate something. That's something I could change because whatever I ate was the catalyst. But it could be anything from I ate something weird to the sky was blue that day. I mean, it's just okay. But we are here for a new Flosstube. I have done a little bit of stitching. March has come to an end, an abrupt end. Like, March was bam. I felt like I was cruising along through March, just chilling and doing my thing, and then all of a sudden, bam! It was April 1st, and I was like, wait. It was just March 10th. What do you mean? So yeah, we're gonna March wrap up. We're gonna talk about April, hopes and wishes, thoughts and prayers, dreams. I don't know. I wouldn't even call them goals at this point. And we've got a lot of promo stuff to go over for the month of April. And yeah, let's dive in. Let's talk about stitching. I feel like just talking to y'all, I'm already out of breath. I've got my tea, which is almost gone because I sat here sipping on it while I was getting ready. But don't worry, the emergency Pepsi isn't far away. It's right there. Okay. Security Pepsi. Emergency Pepsi. Whatever. It's Pepsi. Okay. Let's talk stitching. I did some stitching. This amazing bag was made for me by Liz of Stitched by Liz. Go check out her channel. This is as much of the picture as that I have. Stitch Sprout, and October 31st is for tourists. I live it all year. Yeah. Halloween is a lifestyle, not a holiday. And here's where we are. Little tiny scissors. There's where we are. It's bats across the middle, and then I think that's the I for it. I live it. So a little bit of stitching. I think the goal was only like 200, 250, maybe somewhere like that. Oops. Missing piece of paper. I think that I need to keep this out, and I'm working it again in April. Okay, Pumpkin Pot is in this amazing bag with this. I love this. This is a pattern by Hobby House Needleworks. Here it is. Bunch of jack-o'-lanterns growing onto this pot. Those two little cats. Love it. And her upside down is where I am. This was a 2024 start, so I only needed to get 100 stitches on it. I needed to get it out and touch it, and so I did. So I got some stitches in the pot. And that's where that is. I started this with a bunch of friends when we all went to Hobby House, and I feel like a few people are done. I am not. Let's see. I also got out and worked on Christmas Sampler. This is a pattern by Cottage Garden Samplings, And this is Christmas Sampler 2. No, I'm not doing 1. Between Halloween 1 and 2 and Christmas Sampler 1 and 2, I chose the one that I liked. And here is where I am. Absolutely loving it. I feel like I showed this to you maybe last time too, but I feel like I got some more stitching in after I filmed last. So there we are. Okay. And the last two things that I touched was I finally got out some of the monthly stitching from last year that didn't get done. So I think I have 6 of this series done. This May will be number 7. I kind of skipped some months, got some months done, skipped over, like it was kind of all over the place last year. But here is the May one. If you've been here for a minute, I originally started this series way back when. Started with this particular one as like a mania start situation. I stitched it as called for and FFO'd it. Somewhere in this house. It is somewhere. I think it's in those drawers over there. Anyways, but then last year I started stitching this series and this series together. And as I was doing that, I decided to color coordinate them, make the colors match, use the same colors for the two. So that's why May got skipped, because I had this one done and I had this one started, and I had it as called for, started, had this one done. Clearly they don't match. So my brain was like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And I knew I wanted them to match, but I was also didn't want to discard the stitching I've already done. So finally I was like, we're done. This was it was a start, and it was on a little tiny piece of fabric. I tossed it, y'all. Tossed it. And this one's FFO'd somewhere in this house, like I said, but completely started over with the colors that I wanted. So it is finished. This is also the ugliest flower I have ever stitched in the history of ever. The variegated floss failed me for the first time in the history of ever. I kind of tried to play around with it a little bit in the flower, and it, like each little petal, I was like, let me try this way, let me try this way, let me try this way. I don't care. I'm not ripping it out. It's going to be a talking piece. And really, it's going to be me that sees it. It's so bad. It's so bad, you guys. This flower is so bad. So you can see I was like, let me do like an outline here and like do a vein. And I should have just continued doing that. But then on this one, I just straight stitched it. And then this one over here, I like kind of backed up and down. And it's bad. Also, this brown is really too dark because you can't see the Y of the blue of the Y. It's okay. Everything is awesome. Okay, what I do like about what I did is the beehive was here, and it was like kind of coming out from the tail as charted. And I wanted to be able to see it more. So I moved it over here, and then there was a bee here. I put that bee there. So that's where she is. Listen, they can't all be winners. When you're winging it, they can't all be winners. And this is my creative process. This is, I mean, I'm not entering these in contests. I feel like the more freedom you allow yourself, the more you're going to learn. The more you're going to, like, me playing with that variegated floss, like, that wasn't the greatest idea. But I play with variegated floss all the time, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So just allowing yourself the freedom to try new things and do different things, and yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's okay. It is all good in the hood. So Heart and Hand, May started it, and here's where she is. So you can see I ended up going more for these called for colors ish. I didn't exactly use the called for colors. That's like a red around the outside. I'm doing a brown. And I went with the same vein idea, but different floss, if that makes sense. Yeah, so there she is. I had her stitched right here like this, and not the beak, obviously, so it was kind of like that. And I was like, she's looking like a whale. She's looking like a whale. But okay, there we go. That is all the stitching I've done since I saw you. Let's jump into promos, because we got a lot of promos and I'm super excited. So let's do the floss of the month first. I know we're late on that, and I apologize. I could not film last week. I could not. I could not. So, we're a couple days late. That's okay. All good things come to those who wait, right? Right. So once this Flosstube uploads later on this evening, I will message Stacy. Stacy will send out all the automatic invoices to everybody who is subscribed. If you are not subscribed, head over to Stacy's Thread the Needle Stitchery online store, and you can get the floss of the month. The floss of the month for April is inspired by, I don't have it in, I was gonna say, there's the picture. I don't have the picture in front of me. I think, yes, it is floss of the month for April. Is there, and it is inspired by the Night Bus. All purples. All purples. And I absolutely love it. So the colors are the Gentle Art Dragon Fruit, the Gentle Art Purple Iris, Classic Colorworks Pickled Beets, Classic Colorworks Rainy Day, and Classic Colorworks Mulled Berries. And yes, absolutely love it. Super excited. Thank you to Stacy, who sponsors this, does this, sells the things. It's my brainchild, but she does all of the work. Her brick and mortar store, sorry, my brain is just foggy. Her brick and mortar store is already open. It's in its soft opening phase right now in Greenville, Tennessee. If you are close to Greenville, Tennessee, that's the eastern end of Tennessee. So, in the Carolinas over there, whatever, like she's really close to the Carolinas. Go to Thread the Needle Stitchery, check out her online store. You can get directions to her regular brick and mortar. Grand opening is April 11th. That's the actual ribbon cutting day, but she is having sales and specials all weekend, the 11th through the 13th. If you are in the vicinity, maybe make a weekend of it, make a day trip of it, whatever, get over there. She's got raffles, she's got all kinds of goodies and stuff going on, and I've been watching the store come to life, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah. And that's all I got to say about that. Okay, moving on to t-shirts. April shirts are already live on my website, stitchinggoddessdesigns.com. I make stitchy related shirts, sometimes extra shirts, but mostly stitchy related. So I'm looking for the shirt that is coming out of the vault. This shirt is the first time out of the vault, and I've worn it and washed it, and it's got fuzzies on it, so great. This is the first time out of the vault for this shirt, and it was first designed in early of 2023. So this wasn't even included in that mega sale I had back in February. I'm talking so fast I'm getting myself out of breath. Slow down. This was not included in that mega sale. So if you've been looking for this design, now is the time. It's available all month of April. And it's, I'm counting. I'm busy. I'm counting. Don't talk to me. If someone comes up and they're like trying to talk to you and you're just like point to the shirt and keep going. Don't even stop. Don't even stop. Keep going. Another shirt, and I love this one. I don't know. I love the Forrest Gump movie. I've watched it numerous times, and I love when he's on his run. Like so many, he has like so many iconic moments throughout history that he's tied to, right? As he's like telling his story at the bus stop. And when he's on his run, multiple people are like coming up to him. They're like wanting ideas and inspiration and blah, 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 blah. And so this reporter or this guy, I don't even know, he's running alongside him and he's like, I've been looking for like a catchphrase or blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, oh my gosh, you just, holy, and he's like freaking out because Forrest was just running, and he was like, you just stepped in that massive pile of dog shit. And he was like, Forrest is like, it happens. And he was like, what? Shit? And he was like, yo. And that's where the phrase shit happens comes from. So, in honor of that, Stitch happens. Stitch happens. Wow, you just stitched. It happens. What? Stitching? Stitch happens. I absolutely love it. We've got hoop, needle, thread, stitch happens. It's, yeah. This is my model shirt, and I don't remember the color. If you want to know the color, I can look it up, but I did it in glitter, the scratchy glitter kind. It's got a texture to it. There you go. It's got a texture to it, but the glitter doesn't come off either, so I love it. That's a brand new design for the month of April. And here is another brand new design for the month of April. And in honor of Janet Jabber, I did tone on tone because she loves the tone on tone. And this shirt was inspired by her. So, oh no, the way I folded it, it crinkled it. It crinkled it. It's okay. It's okay. I just wrinkled it when I folded it. It's not. You can see it better in person. There we go. Boom, pow. It says cross stitch. It's got X's. Look on my website for a unwrinkled picture. Absolutely love this. And this is a soft. Again, I can find the details if you need it. If you're looking for this sort of like tone on tone kind of look, it's a less dramatic look. It's a softer look. I have finally figured out how to add the comments section on the checkout page of my website. So when you get to my website and you're checking out, down in the comments, you can write like looking for tone on tone. So if you're wanting a tone on tone, you choose your shirt that you want and it's purple. And then just get any purple color vinyl. Okay. And then you tell me, you leave a note of I want tone on tone. I will find the best purple to match with the shirt when the shirt comes in. Same for reds, same for yellows, greens, oranges, purples, blues, whatever color. Pick the color shirt you want, then pick a blue, green, whatever, a matching vinyl that you think matches, whatever, in the same color family. Tell me you want tone on tone. I will go with the best option that I can match. Because sometimes, like if you go with royal shirt and a royal blue, that's That's matching. You're not going to see that at all. You got to go with like a shade darker, a shade lighter, like whatever. But if you really wanted a royal blue shirt, choose that royal blue vinyl. Tell me you want tone on tone. I will find the shade lighter or darker to get you the tone on tone color or the style that you're looking for. Thank you. Okay. Calm down. We're doing mental health shirts a little bit different this year. Previously, we did mental health shirts for the entire month of May, and you had all month long to shop that shirt. And then I donated 13% of proceeds to Speak Up here in Kansas City. And it is an organization that works within the schools of Kansas City for the teens and adolescents. And it's trying to just speak up, speak about your mental health, speak about depression, suicidal thoughts, start talking about it, get it out of the closet, bring it to the light. I have done these shirts in partnership with Candy, the 614 Stitcher. She hosts the mental health care sal every May. So every May, work on May, in case you don't know, is National Mental Health Awareness Month. So mental health care sal, bring out something that speaks mental health care to you, work on it, get some progress in it on the month of May. Try all in an effort to bring it out of the light, talk about it. Mental health is a huge thing that needs it. We need to address. We need better awareness. We need better diagnoses. We need better research. We need better everything. We need better everything. We need to do better. I know that Candy suffers with mental health issues. I myself suffer with mental health issues. If you've been here for a while, I've talked about depression, anxiety, suicidal ideations, just all kinds of things. I have children that suffer as well, so it is a topic that is near and dear to my heart. So the way we're mixing it up this year is, instead of the whole month of May, we're doing 1 week in April. So limited time frame, get it while you can. And we're doing it literally starting on Monday. The 7th through the 13th is when it will be on sale. And the reason we're doing it this way is so that you shop it here in April, you will have it in May. Early May, your shirt will get to you, and you can then wear it all month long as you're working on your mental health care piece. And you can wear it and promote mental health care throughout the month, which, I mean, this way makes a lot more sense. Thank you so much, Candy. And then I'm partnering with Candy also to bring you another shirt. We'll talk about that later, but it'll be another shirt in May that's for June. I'm so excited for that one. But in the meantime, here we go. Here's our mental health care shirt for 2025. This is our 3rd year doing it, partnering with Candy, and I'm super excited. You want a giant brain? You want half a giant brain? Mental health care matters. Cross stitch helps. I feel like I know that I have multiple mental health care, like it's this kind of design where you've got mental health, and you've got flowers, or you've got whatever, you like a plethora of things on the other side, right, to help with your mental health care. And that's what we were going for. Promote mental health care. Cross stitch helps. Of course, cross stitch helps. Hobbies are instrumental and key in. It is a key tool to have in your toolbox of things to help you with your mental health care, right? Hobbies, just any hobby. It brings you a sense of purpose. It brings you a sense of satisfaction. You can get your rage out on it. You can, for us, we're stabbing something millions of times over and over. I'm a violent stitcher myself. I know I work my aggressions out on every single thing I stitch because my thread is tight. Also, why I work with Ada, because if I try to do that with linen, the whole weave just goes. Calm down, ma'am. But any hobby will bring you that sense of purpose, that satisfaction, that dopamine release, and follow the dopamine. Oh my gosh, that's been a phrase of mine for a long time. But yeah, follow the dopamine. Whatever brings you joy. If it brings you joy, do it. If changing your hobby every 2 months brings you joy, do it. Like, life is too short to not follow the dopamine. So, hobbies is a big part. Cross stitch and community. Once you get into a hobby and you're all in on a hobby, go on the interwebs, go on the social medias, on the YouTubes, whatever, and find your community. Start building on that community. Start becoming a member of that community, and you will find that the like interests, the shared interests in that, and the cross stitch community is absolutely amazing. So much support, so much help, so much everything from everybody in the community. So once again, here's the shirt. And if you're interested in this shirt, like I said, it'll be on sale for 1 week only. Next week, you will have your shirt early May, so you can wear it all May. I'm talking myself out. And as always, 13% of proceeds will be donated to Speak Up Kansas City. I think that's it. I think I have talked myself out on that thing. I'm going to pause for a second and take a drink, because it occurred to me that maybe I know why I'm speaking a mile a minute, because my tea was the 1,000 mile tea from Alaska. I almost said Australia. From Alaska. They give it to the dog sled teams. Not the dogs. The people. The humans. Anyways. The amount of squirrels, you guys. So many squirrels. Okay. We're going to talk, I wanted to talk about March recap and April plans. So let's do that, shall we? Shall we? We shall. We shall. Okay. Here is what March looked like. We've got numbers all over the place. Total stitches, 6,551, as opposed to the 2,000 something I had in February. 8,000 I had in January. So creeping our way back up to where we were in January. I'm pleased with that number of stitches. Total days stitched, 17. That's a little over half the month. Proud of that. And whips touched was 8. So just off of those stats alone, you can tell I did not complete all of my goals. But here are the goals that are checked off. Here's my crazy math formula in case anybody is super interested in all that. I did in the month of March go back and check off some in February goals that did not get done as well. And that's kind of the plan. I might backtrack and catch up and grab some goals that I missed as the month goes along, and the mood strikes me. So I did not have a new start, and I did not have a finish in March. Here are the April goals. That's a little light. That's a little hard to read. Sorry. Light purple. But that's everything I plan on touching. You can pause that, read through it. But if you don't want to do that, I can read these off to you. Whips that we hope, dream of touching in the month of April include Epic Mario. I'm excited for that one. Halloween at Hawkrun Hollow. New Start StitchCon Brood X. This is like 7 years late. It's not 7 years. It's fine. Monthly series. The June monthly series is Frosty Friends number 6. Snow Friends Banner. Holly Jolly All Year Long, Krabby Monthly Series, Happily Ever After, Halloween is for Tourists, so yes, it will get touched again. Bikini Monthly Series, Spooktacular Ornaments, Magical Unicorn always gets touched every month. Half the Fun is Traveling. That's, yeah, half the fun. Death by Cross Stitch and Witchy Washy. So those are the hopes and dreams, thoughts and prayers, whatever we're going with there. Earlier this week, we celebrated April Fool's Day / Fred and George Weasley's birthday. The twins, of course they were born on April Fool's Day. What other day would they be born on? Also, Connie's birthday from Count Twice Stitch Once. Go check out that channel. My little calendar is telling me that it's a National Poetry Month as well as Grilled Cheese Month. I don't love cheese. Ugh, don't come for me. Don't come for me. I don't love cheese. Milder cheeses, and it can't be like American cheese is like wax. Like it can't. It's way too processed and gross. Milder cheeses I like mozzarella, like white cheeses, soft cheeses. Yeah. Maybe a grilled cheese with mozzarella. That sounds like it would be good. Okay, we got our affirmation cards. Listen, bitch. And our affirmation for today, I just pulled it, is, listen, bitch, don't let any mother effer disturb your peace. I'll say bitch, but don't get it twisted. I say that other word a lot. I don't know why. I'm embarrassed to say it to y'all. Protect your peace. That's what that means. Protect your peace. Nobody can disturb your peace unless you give them the power to disturb your peace. Don't let them. Don't let them. Period. What else was I going to talk about? We did March recap. We did April goals. We did all the promotions. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're going to dive into personals, which, I mean, I've been touching on already, right? So, I got my infusion done on March 18th. Mine and my husband's anniversary, 23 years, was on March 20th. We did absolutely nothing. We did nothing because my infusion was on the 18th. I was dead on my feet. I could not. There have been a ton of storms that have moved through since I last saw you. We have had historic record low pressure situations move through, which could 100% also be contributing to the extreme low that I was having. Anything below 29.4 is extremely low, and we hit almost 28. Like, we almost went down into the 28s. And to come from here to clear down here was like terrifying to see. But we have survived all of the storms. I know that a lot of Midwestern towns and people have been affected by the storms that have hit over this last 3 weeks. If you are within any of those, the path of any of that, my thoughts and prayers. Oh, I hate that. I hate thoughts and prayers because it doesn't. I'm thinking of you, and I hope that you pull through to the other side. Like, we need to do more than thoughts and prayers, but there we go. That's a dip. I'm squirreling yet again. A couple of chronic illness things that I am trying right now. I have talked to you previously about the Zook. I think it's Zook. I've talked to you previously about the Zook. This is a ear pressure reliever device. It's a little bulb. You squeeze the bulb, you put it in your ear, and then you slowly let go, and it feels amazing. I don't know. There's no other way of describing this. It feels like it's sucking the pressure out of your head, and it feels amazing. It really does. It's been proven to help with migraines, sinus pressure relief, those kinds of things. Tinnitus. I suffer from tinnitus, however you say it. I suffer from ringing of the ears, and I hear like whooshing in my ears, and I feel like there's water in my ears when there's not. This has helped with that. I continue to use this all of the time. In fact, I would like to just grab another one because I'm constantly like, where did I leave it? Where did I leave it? Where did I leave it? And I'm constantly looking for it. So if I could have like one here, one in my bedroom, maybe even one in my purse, like this, like, I feel like this is going to be like chapstick. Like I need one everywhere so that when I need it, I have it. I can't give you, this is not sponsored by, they know nothing about me, but it really works. It's really good. The next thing I am currently trying, and I'm only like 2 days into trying this, is the buoy drops. Not tons. Okay, there's probably like 7 or 8 different kinds of buoy drops you can get. There's energy ones. There's immune system ones. I don't know what word I was trying to say. There's digestion ones. These are hydration ones. And I suffer with drinking water. I suffer with not drinking. I don't drink water. I'm not good at drinking water. I drink Pepsi. I drink tea. I am consuming caffeine and sugar every waking moment of the day. I'm highly addicted to sugar. So in an attempt to boost my hydration and actually not feel like I'm in a crisis state of dehydration 24/7. This is going to maybe help. This is not a substitution for drinking water. Don't do that. Drink your water, please. Don't be like me. Drink your water. But this has trace minerals electrolyte supplement. It's unflavored, so there's no sort of like raspberry, strawberry, kiwi, lime, whatever flavor to this. It tastes like straight up salt. However, what you're supposed to, one light squeeze into any beverage. Because it's not flavored, you can put it into any beverage. It's a little salty, like I said, but if you go a little heavy with it, you're going to taste the salt. If you put just like, it's got like a suction squeeze thing in there. So, like ketchup, but better, because I feel like the ketchup, you're always like, and then it squirts everywhere. No, just do a light little choop and a couple drops into any thing. It's got one light pinch per 12-ounce drink. I could probably try to read the rest of this to you, but I can't because look at how tiny that is. Do your research, look it up, see if it's something that could work for you and your chronic illness. I mean, it could just, maybe you just need to be hydrated whether you have a chronic illness or not. I know a lot of people with POTS are really using these because you have to drink so much water with POTS. You're constantly dehydrated. So anyways, a couple days into trying these, I haven't noticed anything different, but I'm going to keep trying them. So that's something new that I'm trying. The other thing new that I'm trying is a magnetic nose strip. So a sticker here and a sticker here, and they each have like a little disc of metal in them, each sticker. And then the bridge is a hard plastic. It doesn't bend. So it is designed to stay in its shape. It grabs those magnets and pulls your nose open. Because I have look up my nose. I have very narrow nostrils. I know I have a deviated septum, so when I try to breathe, this whole side of my nose gets sucked in, and I can't breathe through my nose. Snoring has gotten way worse over the last couple of years, and it's affecting my husband. And I suffer with being able to fall asleep / stay asleep, and probably need to be tested for sleep apnea, but in the meantime, if this can help, I've used it 2 nights in a row now, and my husband has reported both nights that my snoring was significantly less loud, and not as severe. He has reported, like, you really need to get the sleep apnea thing because you're dying every night. You're dying. You're fighting for all of your breath. He just said that, you know, he noticed that the snoring was lighter and he wasn't woken up by it. So there's that. I did notice this morning, I didn't notice yesterday morning, but I did notice this morning that when I woke up, the stickers had kind of pulled off my face a little bit, and so it wasn't working as well, because the metal will stick to the thing, and then your nose is just there. You're supposed to like clean it with an alcohol wipe so that it adheres really good, and I haven't been doing that. So that's kind of on me. I might do that tonight, see if it works better. So those are my new little hacks that I'm trying. One thing that I have been trying, absolutely love. 2 new things that I'm trying. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's all I've got. I don't got anything else. We're done. Hope to be back. My next infusion isn't until the end of April, so I hope to be back before then. Cross all the fingers and toes. I'm not making any promises because we're going on hopes and dreams, thoughts and prayers at this point. That is how we're living life, folks. Every day is a new day. Every day is something different and new to experience for me over here. So yeah, that's all I've got. I hope you all have a magical, stitchy week, and for now, mischief managed. Bye.